Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, heroes in a half shell, turtle power.
Now, what's interesting about that is my sons watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
As
nowadays,
do mine.
and I sung that to them. Like, oh, you guys are watching
And
this,
they
and they thought I was stupid.
Because the new one is like it's so poppy, and it's not edgy, and it's
Justin Bieber wrote the new one.
There you go. It's awful. And it's a little metro.
It's a Canadian version.
It is a Canadian version. So they apologize pretty much throughout the entire song.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sorry Ninja Turtles, we're sorry teenage
We're
mutants.
sorry we're mutants.
And we're sorry we're ninjas.
And we're sorry we're teenagers.
And we shake our shoulder. So, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Ken, again, saw the movie twice, just like he did with Guardians. I've seen it once. I was a little disappointed because he didn't wait for me to see it the first time. So, this could have gone a little bit differently. So, alright, first of all, let's preface this. There's going to be some spoilers.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
Which sounds like this.
Spoiler alert! Immediately, the differences between the very first Ninja Turtles movie, which was epic. I mean, we're talking about, almost, 20 years ago, probably. Easily.
It was more. I know the second one came out when I was 11 years old.
Okay.
On my birthday, actually. So,
Yeah, so...
You know what I went to go do.
Yeah, so you went to see Superman? First and foremost, I'm not so super familiar with the newer Ninja Turtles lore, as in since Nickelodeon bought it, bought the rights, so they've been putting out stuff.
Nickelodeon! That was the old school Nickelodeon thing.
I remember just like the slime and the gack.
That was during that time.
Oh.
Nickelodeon.
The weird thing that I thought was that happened was that April O'Neil from the jump knew the Ninja Turtles.
And she's not a redhead.
She's not a redhead. Although Megan Fox, in all her glory, looked pretty good. Not a whole lot of these shots, because if those of you have been following Megan Fox, you know that these are disgusting on her. She has toe thumbs.
Does she?
She has toe thumbs.
I did not know that.
They're gross.
Okay.
In fact, here's a picture of them. Gross.
That's a deal breaker for me. Like, she was all like, hey, I want to go out on a nice little date with you. And I was like, gross thumbs.
You're like, give me a high five.
Yeah. High 8.
Yeah, let's just knuckle bump and get out of here, because you have toes on your thumbs.
Which is not code word for sex.
No, it's gross. That's
so
really...
April O'Neil, she knew they just redid it.
They redid it.
They redid it. It's not the Turtles. If you came up in our era, it's not the Turtles that we grew up on.
It's not.
No.
But it's okay.
It was okay.
I mean, the movie itself was good.
Yeah.
It was...
Should we start? What do you give it? What do you give the movie?
Are we still doing the lowest rankings?
Yes.
I give it 0 oxygen.
I give it what Jesus can do.
So it's up there with Guardians for you. Then you gave it 1 Jesus candle.
I would actually like to give it more Jesus candles, but I only have 1.
Oh. Well, just do it again.
To Jesus can do.
Okay, so it gets 2. So it's not quite as good as Guardians.
Right.
I give it 0 oxygen because it did feel a little suffocating for a story. It felt like it was rushed. It felt like there wasn't enough build-up. I really felt like there should have been more emphasis on the relationship between April and the Turtles, and not just jumping right into epic.
30 seconds in, Splinter's fighting Shredder.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not even like the Shredder that you remember. It's Optimus Prime Shredder.
It's Optimus Shredder.
It's actually maybe we should say Megatron.
Mega Shredder.
Shreddertron. Shreddertron. Sounds like a movie with the bikes, the light bikes. Shreddertron, but they're snowboarding.
Oh yeah, so it's like Tron Legacy meets shredding.
Yes, Shredder himself I felt like the suit was a little much. Mm-hmm. I felt like it would have hindered him from really being like an awesome ninja. Like it was either he's all awesome ninja or he's all like Shredder suit.
But the blades were awesome.
The blades were pretty cool.
When he was like...
Yeah. There was at least 37 layers of blades. It was like
Wolverine claws on top of Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger was out there.
And then Shredder.
On top of Sabretooth, and on top of me with butter knives.
Rack on rack.
It was over and over again. It was like the Macarena of Shredder claws. Because we were doing this.
There's levels to this.
Right, just levels. Like climbing the claw mountain. So, Shredder claws, pretty cool, but...
Shredder claws. He comes a day after Christmas to kill you.
No, but seriously. Anyway, so April, she's not a redhead. Now, we also wanted to talk about the fact that the movie itself, I mean, okay, go see the movie.
Go see it.
Go see it. It's good. It's good to watch.
Funny.
However, there were some characters that we felt that should have been...
Maybe they'll be introduced later.
I mean, this is going to be a movie that's going to have a sequel.
Right.
Or 17.
Right.
Probably with Mark Wahlberg at some point.
Yes. So people that were missing. Casey Jones.
Yeah, the dude, the hockey guy from the first movie. The guy was great. He wore a mask, but he was like the reverse Jason. Like he was a really good hockey player, and he helped the Ninja Turtles out, and he could fight. So obviously he should have been in this movie.
Yeah.
Right? So Casey Jones.
Krang.
Krang was gone. Krang is easily a staple character. Shredder. And that big robot thing.
Yeah, the big dude. Yeah.
It's like Honey Boo Boo inside of her mom.
It's like Honey Boo Boo meets Patrick Star.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah,
and Patrick Warburton. Patrick Warburton would play the body of Krang. Oh, Peter, I don't know if we're going to really just do this Shredder thing here. It's just kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. So Krang like wasn't in it.
Osaki
Ojimbo, which is the rabbit. However, they do mention they were going to experiment on rabbits. But you got to remember that Osaki Ojimbo was an alien rabbit.
Neutrinos.
A ninja. He was part of that group, I believe.
Neutrinos.
Yeah, so he could have easily been in it. But I'm thinking kind of like a Donnie Darko Osaki Ojimbo.
Oh, yeah. Donnie Darko Osaki Ojimbo. Donnie Darko Osaki Ojimbo.
Osaki Darko. That would have been perfect.
Darko Milicic.
So, Bebop and Rocksteady.
Quite possibly the greatest villain names in the history of bad stuff happening.
Where were they? I mean, one was a pig, one was a rhino.
Right.
They could have easily done that. I mean, they did giant 6-foot turtles, right? Rocksteady.
Rat King.
The Rat King. The guy that lived in the sewers. There was a whole level in the video game that he was in the sewer and they're doing like their sewer surfing and he comes out and he brings all the rats and he was a pretty main character.
Mondo Gecko.
Mondo Gecko. Basically the Geico Gecko before Geico.
Geico Gecko before Geico.
The Geico Gecko before Geico. Should have been in it. Mecha Turtle, you know, the motorized, basically built Ninja Turtle that I think starts off kind of bad and then he ends up being good and fights with the turtles. Yes. So Mecha Turtle should have been in it.
Let's talk about Vanilla Ice. You saw something. Where did you read about Vanilla Ice?
I just read
coming down on the new Ninja Turtle song.
Vanilla Ice does not like the new Ninja Turtles. According to the LA Times, Vanilla Ice came out and said, I don't like the new Ninja Turtles theme with Juicy J and Wiz Khalifa and some dude I've never heard of before. And basically they did their own little like ninja rap sort of Ninja Turtle thing and Vanilla Ice doesn't like it.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it's not because Vanilla Ice doesn't like the song. He just doesn't like music.
He doesn't like music because he's not making it anymore.
He's not making it anymore.
I mean, next thing you know, Colorado Times is going to report, if there's such, it's probably such a thing.
I'm sure there is.
Times. Vanilla Ice doesn't like the Messiah score by Johann Sebastian Bach.
Right. Or Beethoven. Or Mozart even.
Right.
So I mean, when did Vanilla Ice become a commentator on music? I mean, is he relevant?
They probably reference him because everybody knows Ninja, rap, Ninja, rap, go Ninja, go Ninja, go. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go Ninja. I don't know why I'm doing this. It's like I'm talking to two different people. It's like, go Ninja, go. So we all knew that, and we all adore that song. If you don't adore that song, then you need therapy. So,
and then there was this one. So I'm kind of glad that she wasn't in that one, actually.
Yeah, that was...
It's probably good. That's actually the most disturbing Ninja Turtles reference of modern day. Pretty weird.
Yeah, it smells like Spam. If
I wonder what those rubber suits smelled like on the inside. Can you imagine that? They said that it took, I think, 3 or 4 people to operate the suits from the original Ninja Turtles movies. Like, one to control the face, the animatronics, and one to do the eyes, and then like a person in the suit.
Which ultimately looks like Chuck E. Cheese stage character.
Yeah, exactly. But I would have rather watched that, actually.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine that big grimace dude coming to life and being like, "Ah, I'm gonna stab you with my soft hands"?
That was definitely a mistake.
Yeah, that was a mistake. So overall, Ninja Turtles, it's a go see.
Go see.
For sure, but your expectations will probably not be met. I think it felt like it went too fast.
It'll be met if you really didn't pay attention to the Ninja Turtles and you just know they existed, and then you
Right.
went in not knowing any of the details of the stories of Ninja Turtles, and you're just going to go in and watch it. So it's like the first time really seeing any of it and not caring about it. But if you want to go see a bunch of cool action, funny one-liners by Michelangelo, he was hilarious, you're going to enjoy the movie.
So basically, if you were born in the last 10 years, you'll probably enjoy the movie.
Right.
But if you were us, you're going to be a little bit disappointed.
Right.
All right.
But, and I did see it twice. Once, regular, other, 3D.
Right.
Don't waste your time going to see it 3D. It's just really just adding depth to the screen.
Yeah,
They didn't really utilize the technology for 3D.
Which is really what 3D is anymore.
And they had a lot of opportunity to do it, I think. And
you could have had, like, swords coming out of
swords.
Or, like, ninja stars. Or Shredder's...
People's feelings.
People's feelings...
Could have been coming...
People's feelings were, I felt, lacking.
Megan Fox could have been coming towards me more.
Without the thumbs.
I think, yeah.
Those are gross.
She could have been coming at me in the screen like, yo.
What's up, Ken?
Which is weird.
Which would have been more than 3D. Which would have been, like, 3Dream. In a dream. This was a mistake.